more tired, that's why we colder. Came down a roller, leaning and slower. I'm really rush so no, so what you waiting on this glow for? It's like some water you can soak up, or build a boat on the low for. Surely floater, and me is transporter. Everybody want the roof, I'm a fly to what could be sweeter than you?
Mic check, is this thing on? I ain't even know if I would rap or just sing on. It took me a while, now I'm getting my swing on. Icarus in increments, sometimes I put wings on. Every hero ain't a hero till there's a theme song. So many tries, but every time it just sing wrong. Saturday night, just kicking it with my best man. Looked at my left hand, I got a ring on. How did we get here? Started with a kiss, then another kiss, then another kiss, then a covered dish with white rice, greens, and smothered fish. I'm lying, it was just chicken, was thugging it. Now we got a covenant, it's on, a bond for life. In all my years, this was the easiest song to write. It's my completion in the rhyme, a testament, and I just want to do my thing as I talk about a feeling that cannot be explained or love. It ain't real.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Houston Astros. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And singing the big bat in the lineup so far this year, JT Real Muto. Always exciting to see him in action. And it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. And this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And today's starter, Christian Javier.
Well, he tried to make it through the fifth inning last time out, but the pitch count just got too high. He ended up taking the loss. That's one of those you just have to shake it off, come back out today, and try to throw a gem.
And digging in for Philadelphia, JT Real Muto. Fastball for a strike. And we're underway.
First pitch, 7-10.
Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now. And down on strikes. Now one away.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
And now it's Alec Bohm. Swings through that one. 0-1. Javier, he isn't really known as a starting pitcher that's going to get you deep into the start. It's not that he's not capable. He just hasn't proven that he can do it yet.
He's got such great stuff. You just don't know from start to start whether it's a potential no-hitter or it's a guy that's only going to give you 3 or 4 innings.
The next pitch misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
But for the most part, with that kind of stuff, you expect him to get to the middle of the ball game.
This one high in the air to left center. And puts the squeeze on that. And there's 2 away.
Batting third, the shortstop, Trey Turner.
2 outs, base is empty. And now Trey Turner. That one catches the zone. That's strike one. What does he need to do in order to get deeper into the game?
Well, I'd say it's command of the secondary pitches, because when you're talking about turning over the order a second and third time and guys are getting looks, you've got to be able to put a wrinkle on something, change speeds, and locate it enough so that they offer at it.
Next offering misses. Ball two.
Ultimately, you want them to swing and chase a pitch that teases the zone and ends outside the zone. But so far, he hasn't been able to do that consistently.
2-2 on the way. Battling here as he fouls it away. No score, just getting started. Top of the first. Struck him out looking. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. Now here come the Astros. No score. You're dialed into the show.
There's a strange wind blowing. It's coming back.
Back here at Minute Maid Park. Our starter in this one, Zach Wheeler. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Been a very solid pitcher throughout his career. ERA around 3.5. What I like is he competes, he stays in the game, and he gives his team an opportunity to win.
Now it's the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Astros, the second baseman.
2021 was Wheeler's year, an all-star as we mentioned, but he also led the National League in innings, in strikeouts, and as well in WAR. That one out to right. Guthrie under it. Hauls it in for the out.
Batting second, the designated hitter.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Ball one there. In the air, left field. Schwarber puts the squeeze on that one. Out number 2.
Batting third, the left field.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Check out these numbers. In 2019, he was the American League Rookie of the Year and established a Major League record for OPS by a rookie in a single. Can't glove it cleanly. He decides to hold on to it, and he reaches safely. Here's Alex Bregman.
Alex Bregman.
In that 2019 season, became the first Astro to hit a homer into the third deck at Minute Maid Park. That's an absolute blast.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Turner. They take the force out, and that ends the inning. So the Astros lead one, scoreless after one. And welcome back. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
Kyle Schwarber.
And he deals. And first offering is fouled off. And the righty deals. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Man, that looked like a pretty good swing, and I was waiting for it to get hammered somewhere. I mean, breaking ball, but he just somehow missed it. Timing looked solid, and his balance was there. He wasn't out on the front foot. Great pitch to hit, but just came up with nothing but air. So, tell you what, that's not a good feeling at all. This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing him down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Josh Harrison stands in now and watches strike one. Next pitch is outside, and it's 1-1. No score here in the second.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. And the right-hander deals. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. The 1-2. Just missed.
It's a good take.
Fights it off, he'll see another.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these guys are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Next offering upstairs.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
And a swing and a miss. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in Houston, bottom of the inning. Here's Kyle Tucker.
The center fielder.
Kyle's brother Preston got a little bit of time in the big leagues. Pretty good left-handed hitter. Played his college ball at the University of Florida. Wheeler back to work. There's a strike. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. Little slider action.
Strike 2.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt. In the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Down and in, moved his feet. The wind and the pitch. On the ground, right side. Turner whips it to first on the run. And Tucker is retired.
Batting sixth, the shortstop.
Here's a speed threat, Jeremy Pena. That one off the mark, and it's 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
And Michael Brantley is going to come up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and fires. Ground ball right side. Harrison over to Turner for one. What a double play that was. Inning over. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We played 2 full. We're tied 0-0. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. Here's a big power threat. Brandon Marsh. And first offering is fouled off. Marsh getting the start in center. 25 years old. And he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2016. Left-hand hitter waits. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
We see a lot of pitchers working the upper part of the zone these days, especially late in the count. But here, he goes high and hard twice to start the at-bat. At that point, it's really tough to have any idea what's coming next if you're in the box. Makes you very vulnerable to a good breaking ball like that down below the zone.
Now it's the right fielder, Dalton Guthrie. And that's in there for strike 1. Guthrie goes 5 feet 11 inches in the 8th spot in today's lineup. And he's usually in center, but today starting in right. 0-2 as he waves at that one.
Well, less responsibility for him today, making the move from being the captain of the outfield to moving to right field. So he can let his center fielder take those balls in the gap and kind of like a little day off.
Swing and a miss. Slider got him for strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Garrett Stubbs in the box now. No balls and a strike. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. Bregman makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Phillies down in order, and we are still scoreless. Back here in Houston, set for the bottom of the third, and stepping in for the Astros, Jose Abreu. And here it comes. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Marsh hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting 9th, the catcher,
Martin Maldonado up to hit.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
Up the middle. Turner with the throw to first. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd.
Now back, second baseman.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. Well, Singy, one of the smallest guys in all of baseball, but the resume is incredible. An MVP in 2017. He's won the World Series twice. 6 times a Silver Slugger. 3 times a batting champ. 8 different times he has been an all-star. What a career he's put together. Right-hander kicks, deals. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Everything came together for him. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
2 outs, runner at first. Here's Shohei Ohtani. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Yeah, and just continuing in the line of Bagwell and Biggio and guys in the Hall of Fame. He's headed there himself, Boog, but one thing about it, you mentioned that size does not hold him back. You know, only Manny Ramirez has more postseason home runs in Major League Baseball history than Jose Altuve.
That one is absolutely belted. Marsh ranging back some more. Pulls it in on the warning track. 1 left for Houston. Welcome back as we go to the top of the 4th. Digging in, JT Realmuto. That's in for a strike. And a swing and a miss.
You know, these Phils just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And that's outside. Swings through it for the K. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Alec Bohm, the next to hit. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
One down. Here's Turner now. His first at bat was a strikeout. Singy, how about this? From 2019 through 2022, Trey Turner had a higher slugging percentage than Carlos Correa, Corey Seager, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., and Ronald Acuna. On the corner for a strike. Strike 1. Boom. Over at first with 1 away. And it's fouled away.
With 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
And a pitch. On, I think we might have a balk here. Yep, we do. Plate umpire Kenny Jansen making the call. The pitch. Next offering is outside.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
And a swing and a miss. Now 2 away.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult.
Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
The batter, number 8. Castellanos.
Ripped, but it curls foul. And a pitch. Fought off foul.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
Bounce to the left side.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back here at Minute Maid Park. Now the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Wheeler back to work. And that one fouled off.
Well, these Astros, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And a swing and a miss. One away.
Well, kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
And now it's Alex Bregman. Ground ball left side. Gets it to first. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Kyle Tucker now at the plate. Grounded out to short in his first trip. He swings and fouls one off. Thinking Kyle Tucker's done a little bit of everything. He's won a World Series. He's been an All-Star. He's won a Gold Glove. And a guy who was the 5th overall pick in the 2015 draft. The pitch. Got him swinging. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Still no score.
Leave me alone, please. I've got a habit of doing my own thing. So if you wouldn't mind,
all set for the start of the inning. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Josh Harrison. And that one is in for a strike.
He's been a guy that can kind of fly under the radar, but not so much anymore. Everyone's aware of the damage that he can do in that lineup. But the guy that's kind of old school, doesn't wear the batting gloves, just goes up there and rakes. Got a great arm in the outfield as well. Definitely the pride of Plant High School in Tampa, Florida. Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And you know, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away. Still 1 and 2.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
One down, base is empty. And there's a rocket into the outfield.
The right fielder, number 18.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Now at the plate, Dalton Guthrie. In the dirt, but kept close. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Marsh, the base runner at first with 1 out. And there's the strike.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
I've been ratted out, letting them know what the bag is about. Swatted freeloading songs when their hands was out. Hope you dudes in the street wearing Teflon. If they don't like Frosty, then I'ma give them F-Spawn. Go ahead and watch me. Catapult to the top since 9-8. Had the baddest flow, look and watch. I done seen everybody through their eras. Def Jam, Def Row, Bad Boy, Rockefeller. You get the picture, your favorite record label names. Ain't got a choice but to let me in the game. Mic check 1 2 1 2. I keep it popping. Guess what? Everybody's watching. People's eyes.
Here's a 1-1. And fouled off.
Why they keep calling me? I don't judge, but you fake case closed, and I ain't got a law degree. Can't understand why they all on me. I'm crazy. Don't get involved with me.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Garrett Stubbs stands in for the Phillies. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. to the right side. Altuve handles it. On to first. Out number 3. One left for Philadelphia. Halfway through this one. Still no score. Back here at the ballpark. Now it's the shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
The shortstop.
Pretty unique upbringing for Jeremy Pena, at least in terms of a kid who was born in the Dominican Republic, but then he moved to Rhode Island, not exactly a baseball hotbed, and he played his college ball at Maine. He was a University of Maine Black Bear, and then went on to be a third-round pick of the Astros in 2018. Up the middle. He dives, but can't hang on. That's a base hit.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure. Is feeling some relief. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here's Michael Brantley, 0 for 1 so far. And first offering is fouled off. Runner at first with no outs here. Base hit center field. Lead runner makes the turn at second.
He's in there.
Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. Jose Abreu up to hit. Flied out to center in his first at bat. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Gathers and throws, and the first run of the game comes across. Here's the catcher, Martin Maldonado.
The catcher, Maldonado.
Not even close there. And that's ball one. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Back to the top of the lineup. Jose Altuve up to hit here. Time called. First offering misses the mark. One of the skill sets Altuve brings to the table, he is a notorious bad ball hitter, but whether it's in the zone or out of the zone, since he debuted in 2011, no player. Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. Jose Altuve will touch them all. Home run number 5 on the season, and they boost their lead. It's 3-0.
See, he was out front just a little bit, maybe didn't recognize the changeup earlier, but he got the bat head to it, hooked it down the line, and was able to keep it fair for a long home run. Really impressive.
Base is empty with 2 away. So now the Astros designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. Ball 1, no strikes.
Yeah, Boog, and Altuve, a 3-time AL batting champ and the first second baseman to win multiple batting titles since Hall of Fame second baseman Rod Carew won 5 batting titles between 1969 and 1975.
Now before the 1-1, time is called. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Stays alive. Two outs. There's a swing and a drive. Marsh moving back. And out of here. Shohei Ohtani goes deep. Home run number 15 on the year. And they add a run. It's 4-0.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ballpark.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Next pitch downstairs, and the count is 1-1. Oh, and now this one's crushed. This one's on its way and gone. Yordan Alvarez blasts one out. Home run number 10 on the year. And they tack on to their lead. It's 5-0.
back-to-back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
Two outs, nobody on. Now it's Alex Bregman. And first offering is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. Up the middle, and that chance handled. Fires over to first. And that is the third out of the inning. But they take the lead thanks to a 5-run outburst. 5 innings complete. It's the Astros 5 and the Phillies nothing. Back here in Houston, and here's the first baseman, JT Realmuto. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. The wind to kick the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike one.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
And that one in the air center field. And there's one down.
The batter, the third baseman, Alec.
And now for the Phillies, Alec Bohm. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Here's Trey Turner, struggling on the road this season. Better results at home. A new arm into the game, the righty, Hector Neris.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. Did not go. Boom. The runner at first with one gone in the inning. Gets under it and pops it up. And it's just foul. Bunting for a hit. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Maybe a little small ball is exactly what the doctor ordered to rev up this offense, and they've been pretty quiet all game, so maybe this wakes them up a bit and helps them get on the board.
So 1 out with 2 aboard, and now Kyle Schwarber. Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tags up for third.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Castellanos measures 6 feet 4 inches, 205 pounds, and he's usually In the outfield today, he's the DH. That one misses. Ball one.
You know, Boog, people don't realize how far the jog is from the dugout to the outfield position. And if you're playing in Oakland, man, it's a country mile to get out there. So for him to be able to be the DH today, that is really a nice day off.
Falling behind 2-1. Foul ball there. Two. And now the count filled up 3-2. Corners are occupied with 2 down. And that one is lifted in the air. Alvarez makes the catch. And that is that. So a strong showing there from the Houston bullpen. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6. And the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. Bailey Falter gets the ball now.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Leading off, Kyle Tucker.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Falter in his second season, 25 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2015. That one's in. There, and that is strike one.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
And a count 1-2. That one drifts inside. Hard hit right side. He steps on the bag. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Now batting,
Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. Chris, here's a weird note, at least to me. Jeremy Pena is the first rookie shortstop to homer in the World Series. He did it in 2022. It had never been done before when he homered against the Phillies. The pitch.
Yeah, he's very grounded in his approach to the plate. He's on the plate, not worried about getting beat on the inside part, which a lot of guys are. He's not worried about it. He can cover the outside to end, and that's why we see him get the barrel to so many baseballs.
Here's a 2-1.
That's the ball.
The pitch. And now it's filled up.
Full count.
Bounced out to short. Trey Turner gloves it. And no throw. He's into first easily.
Boom, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
One gone, runner at first. Now Michael Brantley steps in. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Marsh makes the grab, and there are 2 outs.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
So digging in, Jose Abreu. Abreu, in his 10th season, 36 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. First pitch doesn't find the zone. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. Jose Abreu goes deep. His first homer of the year, and they add a pair. It's 7-0.
Up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times, the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there.
So 2 down. Martin Maldonado digs in now. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. And a foul ball. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Kicks and deals. And now 1-2. That's to third. Boom. Throws on to first. Gets him easily. Ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 7-0. You're watching Astros baseball on the show, Houston. Back here in Houston, and the batter now, Josh Harrison. He provides a surprising amount of pop from the second base position.
Listen, that's not something to take lightly. Getting that kind of production from the guys up the middle, it's not a strength of most lineups.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Presley.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Fly ball down the line, and that's a foul ball. And what does that do for a team when you get power from unexpected spots like that?
When you're in the dugout and you see a guy come up big like that you don't necessarily expect it, it just energizes that entire team.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Way inside, gets out of the way. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
As he was out front that time. Next pitch is downstairs.
Too low.
Way out front for strike 2.
That's a really big swing right there. He's got to remember, with this speed, a walk or a single can turn into extra bases by stealing a base or 2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 2 away now.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
And it's even up. There's a strike. Righty delivers. You see the velocity 97 with that fastball. Two down. That one is upstairs.
Full count.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat. Down. And welcome back. Set for the last half of the seventh. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Jose Altuve. And first offering is fouled off. And a strike in there. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Andrew Bellotti getting ready to go. Brogdon warming up as well. And the 0-2. He goes down looking.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else and you can't pull the trigger.
That one ripped. That's back. That one is gone. Shohei Ohtani the opposite way. His 16th homer of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 8-0. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Nick Nelson.
And he's coming in to pitch on 4 days rest right here. And that might not be a factor at all in terms of being rusty, but he should definitely be well rested.
And next to hit for Houston, Yordan Alvarez. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
1-0.
And the righty deals. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Runner on at first with one gone. So next up for Houston, Alex Bregman. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. That'll drop in as he plays it on a high. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Kyle Tucker up next for the Astros. Going one.
No ball. One strike.
Right-handed reliever. And strike two.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. The high heat, too much on that one.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there, he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
Pena at the plate now as he chases after that one.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Misses off the plate, and now it's even 1-1. Out to short, Turner. They get the force. Inning over, and it could have been worse. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now an 8-0 game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. We're at the top of the 8th, so digging in now for Philadelphia, Garrett Stubbs. Jose Urquidy on the pitch out of the pen here.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
In the air, left side. And there's one away.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
So the Philly batting order turns over, and here's the Phillies leadoff man, JT Realmuto. Now into the game, Jake Myers. He'll be out in left field. Also entering the game, Chas McCormick. He takes over in right.
Now playing right field, number 20, Chas McCormick.
First offering in the dirt. And a pitch. There's the strike. There's a swing and a miss.
1-2.
And a 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Tap softly third base side, a swinging bunt, and that's just foul. Now fly ball to right center. Tucker should have it. 2 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. And that one fouled off. Righty to the plate. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it goes just foul. Next one misses. Now 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. And they're on the short end of an 8-0 score.
You ain't from where you say you from. You ain't done what you say you done. We don't believe that. You ain't from.
Welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Chas McCormick. Here comes a pitch. And takes low for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
That's out to center field. Makes the grab, one down.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Jose Abreu will hit next. He's already homered here in this one. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Looks like he went up there guessing on the first pitch and was going to sell out to it. Didn't make any contact, though.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. And that's outside. Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And a base hit into right.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job. That's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location.
Man at first. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Martin Maldonado. 1 for 3. Pitch misses inside. 1-0.
1-0.
Swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And that one is lifted in the air. Guthrie snags it for the second out.
Up next for the Astros, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
So the Houston lineup turns over. Jose Altuve up next for the Astros. First pitch just misses. Swings through that one out in front that time.
For a guy that's been swinging the bat well all game long, that was a pretty ugly swing right there. I'm sure he'll tighten it up on this next pitch.
In there. And so now 1-2. In the dirt. Throws to first. And they get Altuve for the out. And that is that. So the Astros lead one as the lead holds at 8-0. New inning getting started. Trey Turner at the plate.
The shortstop, Trey
Urquidy in his 4th year, 27 years old, and he's a native of Mexico. Urquidy back to work. Strike one.
Players from Mexico City to Baja California have been in the league going back to the 30s. Mexico has been represented every decade for nearly 100 years now and has a strong history in MLB.
Altuve slings to first. Turner is out.
The left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Kyle Schwarber. Pitch misses. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
1-1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Left-hand batter waits. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
He's 2 outs away. Here's Nicholas Castellanos.
I wasn't Jake Dang with a left brain, let your hips swing, get dumb. Looking at the way that you dance, I wanna know where you from. Left cheek, right cheek, how you getting them jeans? Baddest in here you might be. I need what you give to me. I need what you give to me. Oh yeah, I need what you give to me. Drop it right now, break it down, then rewind. Then start flying. Drop it right now, break it down, then rewind. Then start flying. Concert, I grab the mic, put my life on the lines when I write heartfelt words, meant to fill hearts with a bright light. My eyes stay focused on the end of this tunnel. So far this life has beat me up, but now I'm ready to rumble. The jungle is hungry, predators want me. I can't escape from the torment of knowing I'm putting the world at stake. I know it's been a while, they've been saying you can't be great. Leave the decisions to the politicians, definition of fake. They say they want to save me, I'm the anti-hero.
Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Hit hard, that gets through. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Harrison.
2 on with 1 out. Josh Harrison, the next to hit.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
You gon' see me touch the sky. Oh, I hate it all you want, but you gon' see me touch the sky. Oh, you can hate it all you want, but you gon' see me touch the sky. I'm focused, I'm in tune, I'm plotting my next move. I made sure I can't lose by changing my mental. I'm focused, I'm in tune, I'm plotting my next move. I made sure I can't lose by changing my mental.
Fouled off. He was late. And he deals. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. And that's a swing according to umpire Mike Fillmore. Schwarber at second. Castellanos at first. One gone. That's off the mark, and that's ball one.
1-2.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
One and two now. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, when you throw the same pitch back to back, that's how you want to do it. Set him up in the strike zone, then extend a little bit from there and see if you can get him to chase. Nicely done with the slider right there.
Oh, great stop. Over to first. And what a play. Ball game.
What an exciting finish to this game. An amazing play right there. It's hard for the fans to go home. They want more. They're not ready to leave and head to their cars, but an outstanding job to keep entertaining all the way to the end.
8-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 8 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For Philadelphia, no runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 6 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
and it's quite surprising. Roll with me. Let's roll with me. I wish I meant that I did something like you did. Wish I would do something else, something like you. Wish I could be someone like you. Be someone else, someone else, someone like you. Wish I could be someone like you. Be someone else, someone else, someone like you.
Purple in the sky, cruising highway 85. Thought I saw a shooting star beaming in your haunting eyes. Herbie Hancock on my radio. Ooh, let's pull over for the stove. Got some Skittles and some. I know we ended things a week ago. Baby, ballin' to me slow. Ooh, don't keep your love on me. No, no love on me. On that night drive. Ooh, you're so fine. Purple in the sky, cruising highway 85. Thought I saw a shooting star beaming in your haunted eyes. I said, now baby, we can disappear. A lot like we are some fugitives. Liberation, oh so cavalier. Ooh, baby, take me far away from here. Baby, you know I'm sincere. Ooh, don't keep your love on me. No, no love on me. On that night drive. Ooh, you're so fine.
Get up off my. Let me talk my. Let me show them how I feel for real. These ain't ill. They ain't got no skill. They ain't got no will for real. I was 10 and 2 on Central Road, trying to make my dream come true. Youngin' from Delamo, trying to let y'all know just what we go through. I was back to back, shack for a pack of. Thing wasn't no F. As a matter of fact, it was half of that. Stop going to church like what it's all worth. What would Jesus do if he was in these shoes? If Johnny pull up, I'm in the trunk. I was off that Jesus. Had the passion of Christ. I ain't need a Jesus piece. Just needed the people to believe in me. I ain't need a
Cooper.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Houston Astros. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Shohei Ohtani riding a power surge coming into this one, Chris. He's homered in 4 straight games.
He is managing to find pitches that he can barrel up and do damage with, and really that's the key for him. As long as he can get the bat to it, because he's so strong, there's a good chance that it leaves the ballpark.
About to get started here. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Lance McCullers Jr. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Yeah, this guy's been real stingy, man, not allowing guys to play the game, just keeping them at home plate. I mean, just ridiculous. Sub-1 whip. I mean, he's dominating hitters, and a guy like this on the mound, one of the elite starters in the game right now.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. And a pitch. And a rope into center field, base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Edmundo Sosa.
Here's the second baseman, Edmundo Sosa. And the pitch is in for a strike. Strike one. Ground ball left side, could be two. Over to Altuve. Over to first, safe.
Well, an aggressive slide right there at second base, but that's a legal slide. I like that because you're trying to do whatever you can to break up the double play, and it looked like it had an effect on that throw just a little bit. Couldn't get enough on it to get the second out at first for that double play. Nice job by the base runner.
Here's Bryce Harper. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. Certainly you'd say Bryce Harper's signature moment, Game 5 of the National League Championship Series in 2022, that opposite field home run that put the Phillies ahead and would send them to the World Series off the Padres' Robert Suarez. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And the pitch. That one missed. The 2-2 now. And another ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Got it by him for the K.
It's a strikeout, but they'll be in good shape if they make their outs as difficult as that one. Those grinding ABs take a toll on a pitcher as the game goes on.
Trey Turner now. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. That's a little bit low.
1-1.
Swings through that one.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. Phillies strand 1, and now the Astros go to work for the first time. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve.
For the Astros, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground to third. in plenty of time to first. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting second, the designated hitter,
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Blasted 2 home runs in last night's game. First offering misses the mark.
1-0.
Called strike right there.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
And there's a ball.
2-1.
This one ripped, but foul to the right. 2-2 now. Line drive, base hit down the line.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Yordan Alvarez.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez, second in the American League in home runs. Swings through that one. 0-1. And now the lefty swings and misses. And it's 0-2. Tap dances out of the way of that one. Ohtani stands at first with 1 out. And now the count is even.
2-2.
On the ground, right side. There's one. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. On to the second inning now for Minute Maid Park. No score. Back here in Houston, now it's the DH, Nick Castellanos. The wind of the pitch. And a swing and a miss there.
No balls, 1 strike.
And ball 1. Our umpire behind the plate, Jerry Hillsdale. High praise for Jerry when we talk to people around the game.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Boog. He's very straightforward, very consistent back there. So most of the time, you're not even going to think about it. That's a good thing.
Next offering is in for a strike. What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name. And that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player.
Derek Hall stands in for the Phillies. Didn't play in last night's game. A little breather for him. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
McCullers winds, fires. On the ground. What a stop. Fires to first, and that's a great play for the out.
Third basemen have to be so quick with their first step reactions, hot shots like that. That's why they call it the hot corner. That's a perfect example, though. There's no way he gloves that one if he's not dialed in, anticipating something coming his way, staying on his toes every pitch. Really nice job to get back up, set himself, and make a strong throw across the diamond.
At the plate, Dalton Guthrie. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. And the right-hander deals.
1-1.
Now this is in the air down the line, and that will drop foul. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Phillies down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at the ballpark, here's Alex Bregman.
Astros, the third baseman.
Singy, this guy was a shortstop most of his life. He's transitioned very nicely to third base, and the power has come at the major league level. The wind and the pitch.
Yeah, and one thing, even though we don't see a whole lot of bunting these days, I've always been impressed with how he's been able to make that play up the third base line and throw firm to first to get the out.
The 1-1. Right side, hard hit. Here's the tag, and he's out.
Right there.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Kyle.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Good power, not great in the OBP department. tapped softly on the ground. Fires to first on the run, and a couple of quick outs.
Well, that was a good job to make sure he had a good handle on the baseball to get off a strong throw, and sometimes guys will rush that, and that's the difference. Right there, it ended up being a close play, but he got it.
Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. That hits the dirt, and that is ball one. The pitch. And he can't come up with it. He's in there.
Well, with 2 outs, I'm thinking he had his mind on getting in the dugout so they could get to hitting. All it takes is just a little lapse in concentration. So now let's see if his pitcher will pick him up.
Liner, base hit. Pena rounds second on his way to third, and that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away. Throw is high and over his head.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Jose Abreu up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. That one fouled off.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
He caught it behind his back. It's there, and that's a great play. What a play to end the inning. There's no way he saw that into the glove.
No, you're absolutely right. All he knew was the grounder was somewhere behind him. Just threw his glove out there, and it stuck. That was pretty cool.
And welcome back. And here's the catcher, Garrett Stubbs. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. In for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice. Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
The 0-1. And a foul ball. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it can take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
Top of the third, no score. Next pitch inside. 1-1. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Pena tossed to second, double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. Back here in Houston, Martin Maldonado up to hit.
The catcher, Maldonado.
And here it comes. This one blasted deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. This place is absolutely loving it. Home run number 5 on the season. It's 1-0.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
So the batting order turns over. Jose Altuve up to hit here. In there for strike 1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Late swing, fouled off. Singy, you think about all the success Altuve's had in the postseason, including the walk-off homer off of the Yankees and Aroldis Chapman in 2019. Only Manny Ramirez has more postseason home runs in Major League history.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Now he steps out of the box as he asks for time. Snap throw to first, and he's back in easily.
Yeah, Jose Altuve really tells you a lot about how he's able to play the game and feel no pressure, just performing at a high level in the postseason, and no doubt he's been a big part of a couple of the Houston Astros World Series championships.
The pitch. And now it's even up. Nobody out. Runner at first. Next offering way off the plate.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
The 2-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Left-hand hitter waits. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Two. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Altuve runs. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Ow!
Right there trying to avoid that ground ball double play. Send the runner in that situation. Hope that maybe somebody moves out of position and your hitter puts the ball in play and you get a first and third situation. But unfortunately, strikeout, throw out, double play. Good job by the defense.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. And first offering is fouled off. Alvarez, a left fielder with good range, 25 years old, and he took home the Silver Slugger last year in the American League. 2 down, nobody on. Good eye right there. Shoots a line drive single into right center. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
He was all over that one. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And now it's Alex Bregman. Grounded out his first time up. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Bregman, multi-time All-Star, batting in the cleanup spot, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in New Mexico. The 0-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
2 strikes.
At the belt and fires. And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The pitch. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Kicks and fires. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Alvarez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory. Average going up, OBP. Everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
So 2 on with 2 away. And now the center fielder, Kyle Tucker. Grounded out his first time. And a base hit up the middle. Coming around third is Alvarez. The throw in, and he's in there. And a run comes in to score.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
2 gone with runners at the corners. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. First pitch swinging. Pena measures 6 feet even, 200 pounds, and they traded for him earlier this year. That to right. Makes the grab on the run, and that will end the inning. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. 3 innings complete. It's the Astros 2 and the Phillies nothing. Back here at Minute Maid Park, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Edmundo Sosa. McCullers back to work. And that's outside.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Bounce to the right side. Over to Abreu. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now here is Harper. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Chris, you think about memorable performances in the home run derby. Well, the Nationals had the All-Star game in 2018 and Bryce Harper with his dad throwing to him. And meanwhile, this a fair ball down the left field line. And that rolls into the corner. Safely into second. He's got a double.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Here's Turner now.
Yeah, probably the biggest moment in Nationals Park for Harper, and he would have loved that to have been a World Series appearance, but it was an All-Star game and a home run derby where he just took the crowd by storm.
Next offering is in for a strike. Next pitch is outside. One out and a runner at second. This one smoked out to left. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. The throw into second. Not in time. He's got a double.
Back-to-back base hits. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Went down on strikes his first time through. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Harper on third. Turner at second with one away. Next pitch is outside.
1-2.
Got him! Huge strikeout there.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
And now the first baseman, Derek Hall. He's 0 for 1. That one's in there, 0-1. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position. Swung on, belted. Gone. He sends it out of here. His 4th home run of the season. It's 3-2. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. That's an incredible job of letting that breaking ball get deep, trusting your hands, and driving it out the other way. That's how you practice it in the cage. Incredible when you can translate it into the ball game.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Dalton Guthrie. First pitch is in the dirt. And that misses off the outside edge. McCullers maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
And the righty deals. And now it's 3-2. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
No, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up. One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Swings and misses, and it's 1-1. Here's a 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 1-2 stays alive. Right-hander kicks, deals. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And a pitch. Hard ground ball, base knock. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
This is Bryson's stop. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Fires to the plate. The tag, and he's safe. And they lead by 2.
Big RBI for him right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Righty delivers. Just missed.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Phillies 4 and the Astros 2. Bottom of the 4th, and stepping in for the Astros, Michael Brantley.
Michael Brantley.
Here comes a pitch. That one misses. Ball 1.
Well, these Astros showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Left-hand batter waits. And that one is lifted in the air. Marsh on the move. He's got it. 1 down.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
And next to hit for Houston, Jose Abreu. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
That one the other way. Sosa whips it to first, and that'll do it. Ready now for the 5th inning, and digging in for Philadelphia, Edmundo Sosa. The wind of the pitch. On the ground to first, and that squirts through. Around first, digging for 2, and that rolls into the corner. Around second now, going for 3. Altuve, relay to third, not in time. He's safe.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
The Astros turn to a new arm on the mound, Dallas Keuchel.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And the pitch. On the ground to the left, Pena. To first, there for the out. Runner scores from third. Here's Trey Turner, 1 for 2. You know, people may not remember about Trey Turner. He was actually drafted in the 1st round out of NC State by the Padres. Made his debut in 2015 with the Nationals. Won it all with Washington in 2019. He's been an all-star multiple times. And, of course, he's won a batting title. Next pitch misses, and that's ball 3.
And Turner's been part of some big trades. It originally started with the Padres as he was a player to be named later that ended up with the Washington Nationals, then traded over to the Dodgers with Max Scherzer in 2021.
And it's filled up. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Castellanos in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And there's a foul ball. Going to count 1 and 2. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. So they get 1 run on 1 base hit, no errors, no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Phillies 5 and the Astros 2. Welcome back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Jose Altuve. And a pitch. Out to short, Turner. Now the throw to first on the run. And they get Altuve for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Shohei.
Next is the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. This guy has turned into a beast. Next offering is down low. 1-0. That one ripped, but foul. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And it hits the base of the wall. Into second with a double. And they've got something brewing now. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Yordan Alvarez up next for the Astros. And first off, is fouled off. And he deals. Out to short. It's through for a hit. Here's Ohtani flying around third. Throw is offline, and he scores. And now just a 2-run deficit.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Now it's Alex Bregman. Now he steps out as time is granted. That one down the line and foul ball. And a pitch. Foul ball. The pitch. And that one lifted in the air center field. And they get Bregman for the out. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Astros, the center fielder.
And now it's going to be Kyle Tucker. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Alvarez, the runner at first with 2 gone. The 0-2. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Tosses to first. And that is the inning. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 5-3. All set for the top of the 6th. And here's the first baseman, Derek Hall. The wind of the pitch.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Strike 2. And now 1-2. Next offering misses down and away. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Dalton Guthrie getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Guthrie goes 5 feet 11 inches, 27 years old, usually in center field, but today starting in left. And it's 1-1.
One thing I always felt if I played left field instead of center field was that the ball gets out there to you pretty quick, and the most important play is that ball down the left field line, getting to it, cutting it off, making a strong throw to keep that single instead of turning it into a double.
The pitch. And that one got a piece of him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Well, right now he's thinking, man, I wish that would have been an off-speed pitch, but instead a fastball, and you can tell that hurts a little bit.
That's a foul ball.
No outs, runners at first and second. Now 1-1. He was looking to come up with the shutdown inning, and off to a shaky start. The pitch. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Bryson Stott digs in now. And first offering is fouled off. swings through that.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And takes low for ball one.
Tough to take a two-strike changeup that just missed. They get frozen.
And that one hit to first. Oh, and it hits the base. And it gets by him.
Boom, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Bases loaded, one away. And a base hit. One run's in. In there, he's safe. And they lead by 4.
Well, he was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. In comes the run from third, and the lead is up to 5. In there safely.
Waste no time there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Harper, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Rolled to short, could be 2. Fired to second, and that's 2. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 6, 7, 8, 2 in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Phillies 8 and the Astros 3. And welcome back. And now the shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
The shortstop.
They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Base hit, so a man on base to start the inning.
Wow. So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
Brentley.
So a man aboard. So next up for Houston, Michael Brantley. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Brantley, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2005. Oh, that one rides up and in.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The pitch. Ground ball, could be 2. Sosa over to second. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
Now batting, first baseman, Jose Abreu.
Jose Abreu will hit next. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. And now the lefty. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. And that ball is gone. Jose Abreu goes deep. His second of the year, and they cut into the deficit. It's 8-4.
Handled a pretty good changeup down in the zone right there. To me, that says he was looking down, and that's why he was able to stay on it so well, not get out in front, and hit that ball a long way.
Now, Martin Maldonado. And a big swing and a miss. Here's your 1. And a foul ball. And the next pitch is way outside. And now 2-2. 2-2. In the air, right side. Harper makes the play, and it's out number 3. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now an 8-4 score. This is Astros baseball on the show, Houston. Back here at the ballpark, we go to the top of the 7th. Trey Turner at the plate.
Trey Turner.
And here it comes. Just off the outside edge. Swings and misses. And that's strike 1. The pitch. Swing and a base hit.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Yo 1. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And now for the Phillies, Derek Hall. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. First and second here, no outs. Strike 2.
0-2.
And that's down and away. 1-2 now. Goes down looking. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Dalton Guthrie. In for a strike. 0-1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Next pitch off the play. And a count 1-2. Hit on the ground might be 2. Quick feed to second for 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Garrett Stubbs now at the plate.
The catcher, Garrett.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Turner, the runner at third. Guthrie at first. 2 out of the inning. Pena fires across the diamond. That's the 3rd out. Phillies leave a couple, but they still lead it by a count of 8-4.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Gregory Soto gets handed the rock out of the pen, and this guy can bring it velocity-wise.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Phillies, number 30, Gregory Soto.
So digging in, Jose Altuve, 1 for 3. The Astros in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
And a pitch. Ball one there.
Well, these Astros doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Only 2 strikeouts so far, and obviously they've been able to pick up plenty of hits, so it's been an impressive one.
And that one hammered. That's got a chance. Gone. Jose Altuve will touch them all. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they're chipping away. It's 8-5.
Well, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Shohei Ohtani up next for the Astros. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
And you know, that strikeout total, only 2 so far, really tells you they're not just running into good luck and getting hits to fall. They're earning those knocks.
And the 1-0. And that's through there for a strike. Swing and a ball popped up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 away.
The left fielder, number 44, Yordan Alvarez.
And stepping in for the Astros, Yordan Alvarez.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
That one misses in the dirt.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
Strike on the outside corner. And the count even 1-1. This one in the air, center field. Marsh hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Bregman stands in now and watches strike 1. Going 2 now. Got him swinging. Astros get a run back here on the solo shot. It's now an 8-5 ball game. Back here in Houston, here's the third baseman, Bryson Stott. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. Keuchel back to work. Trying to bunt his way on. Bare hands it. Tough play. And he beats it. He's safe. So the lineup flips over. And here is Brandon Marsh. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Next offering is in for a strike. Runner at first with no outs here. Swings and misses. Snuck the fastball by him.
A left-handed batter facing a left-handed pitcher that's got some sink like that at the end. It's just the bottom falls out of it when it looks like it's going to be a pretty good pitch in that location that everyone says lefties love.
Sosa batting with 1 down takes a strike.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Here comes a pitch. There's a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Foul ball still 0-2. Stop. Leads off first with one away. Time called during the pitch. And it looks like a balk has been called here. Jerry Hillsdale calls for time behind the plate. And it looks like he's signaling balk. The 0-2. And he grounds one to the right side. There's one. And he'll be safe at first.
I think he could have had a better read than that. With the infield back and a ball on the ground, you're expected to score if you're going to go. To get thrown out at home plate, that's probably a bad jump by the base runner, but an excellent play on defense.
Here's Harper now. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strikes.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down at away. Two-0. There's a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
And strike two. And a ground ball to first, and it finds its way through for a hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Number 7.
First and second, 2 down. Trey Turner with a chance now. Swings through that one. 0-1. There's a strike.
Well, this is a higher leverage spot, and I love the way that he's turned things around. He's got 2 outs now ahead in this count, and he can pretty much dictate what's going to happen next in terms of the pitch sequence.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Anthony Dominguez is checked into the game.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
And stepping in for the Astros, Kyle Tucker.
The center fielder.
And a pitch. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Timeout asked for and given at the plate now. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
That looked like a case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitch was way up. Nice job of the pitcher knowing that this hitter's looking for something up that he can drive, but he just expanded the zone to his advantage.
Here's a 1-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. And now here is Jeremy Pena. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Looks like he went up there guessing on the first pitch and was going to sell out to it. Didn't make any contact, though.
0-1. Swing and a miss.
The hitter. Early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off, see if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
To the right side, Sosa slings to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Astros, the right fielder, Michael Brantley.
2 outs, base is empty. Michael Brantley stands in. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. 2 down, nobody on.
2-0.
Ground ball up the middle. Trey Turner gloves it. On the run, throw to first. An acrobatic play to end the inning. Nothing doing there for Houston. Still looking up at an 8-5 deficit.
So I ain't saving you a cleaner house. Do you think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous like it's word of mouth.
Welcome back. We go to the ninth. So here's the Phillies DH, Nick Castellanos. Keuchel back to work. There's a strike at the knees. Check swing, and he held up. Struck him out swinging. Some high cheese for strike 3.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog, get back on track. His team needs him. No, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
On the ground to third. The throw to first. And a couple of quick outs. Dalton Guthrie, the next to hit. In there for strike 1. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Now on the bump, Jose Alvarado. He's been so good against lefties.
Number 46, Jose Alvarado.
And now Jose Abreu. He's already homered in this game.
First baseman.
Alvarado, 27 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Some of the greatest players in the history of the game were born in Venezuela, including one that finished with 500+ home runs, 3,000+ hits, and a triple crown.
The other way, and that's just foul. Here's the 0-2. Good eye right there. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Guthrie makes the grab, and there's one down.
Now batting, catcher.
At the plate is the Astros catcher, Martin Maldonado. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
He can live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitter's got to look down in the zone.
In the air to left center. And makes the grab. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman.
Back to the top. For the lineup, next to hit, Jose Altuve. He swings and fouls one off. And he deals.
No, that missed.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Next to hit, Shohei Ohtani. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Altuve off of first with 2 away. Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
The 0-2. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, I'd say we got treated to a good one. Gotta love a game when you get 13 runs on the board. A lot of offense, but it doesn't end in a blowout. Tons of really good at-bats to look back on in this one.
And this one ends with the score 8-5. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
And start feeling mixed signals like Morse code. My soul start to grow colder than the North Pole. I try to focus on the whole of where the torch goes. In the tradition of these legends.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 8 runs on 16 hits. 1 error. They left 10 men on base. For the Astros, 5 runs, 13 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 41 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
How does it feel to be alive? Let me break it down till it feel right. How does it feel? I'm so aligned and it's so telling himself can't get a vibe. I wait me too, better get a line. I can't control. It's the flow. It's a kick till when it stop and I'm on one. How does it feel? I beat the boss, I paid the price. Get about my say it nice. Get about that wall and change your life. Take you to paradise. She's so persuasive. So flirtatious. How does it feel to be so persuasive? Yeah. She's so flirtatious. How does it feel to be? It feel to be you? How does it feel to be today? How does it feel to be today? How does it feel to be today? How does it feel to let go? How does it feel to let go? How does it feel to let go? hear is raindrops. I won't range with new top. When I post a new stop. If I post my, I have the word like ooh ah. This right here, that new pop. Type to make the move stop. I don't follow rules. I just break them and call.
Yeah, call me on my celly phone. Hate when you leave me alone. I don't like to Instagram. I don't like when you be out. I just want your fine home. I know exes hate me now. Can't date you, so they hate you now.
All I hear is raindrops. I won't range with new top. When I post a new stop. If I post my, I have the word like ooh ah. This right here, that new pop. Type to make the move stop. I don't follow rules. I just break them and call mine.
Baby, I don't like these boys. I don't like these cameras. I don't like the paparazzi. They remind me of the cops, the ops. You're right. Make sure that I do right. Keep your up all night. Bedroom feel like fight night. Hold on tight. Baby, I right the do or die when I met you. It's alright, I don't die. I just wanna make your mind for the night, for my life. Live like twice on my eyes. Move away like far away. Hold your hand, then we pray. Then you stay, then we fight, then I like, then I love, we conceive. Baby,
all I hear is raindrops. I won't range with new top. When I post a new stop. If I post my, I have the word like ooh ah. This right here, that new pop. Type to make the move stop. I don't follow rules. I just break them and call mine.
All I want is raindrops. I just want a raindrop. I want me a new watch. I want me a new. I don't follow rules. If I drop your